adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers. Let's click on the Math tab. Here we see we have -1 minus 10. So this is the form -a minus b. In that case, you just add the numbers together and then make it negative. So we have 1 plus 10 is 11, and make it negative. Alright, looks like it worked. Alright, next one, 0 plus 4. Well, there's no negatives involved with that, so we just know that the answer is 4. 2 plus 9. Another easy one. 11. Okay, here's a little one that's a little bit tricky. 4 minus -10. The rule is that when you see two negatives next to each other, like when you're subtracting a negative number, those negatives cancel out and become positive. So again, once you make that cancellation, it becomes 4 plus 10, which is just 14. Okay, -3 plus 5. In this case, if you have -a plus b, it makes it a little easier if you just take the number on the right and move it over to the left. So it's 5 minus 3, as opposed to -3 plus 5. Just think of it as 5 minus 3, which we know is 2. Okay, -3 minus 9. This is again -a minus b. So you just add the numbers together and make it negative. Ten plus 2, no problem. -10 plus 10. Again, this is -a plus b. So you take the number on the right and you move it over to the left, and it becomes 10 minus 10, which is 0. -4 plus -3. Okay, here's a situation where we have a plus and minus right next to each other. Remember when we had the minus next to each other? They canceled and became a plus. Here, we've got plus minus. Those actually can cancel each other and turn into a minus. So this would be -4 minus 3. And remember, that's -a minus b. You add them and make it negative. So it's -7. Again, -a minus b, you add them and make it negative. That's -15. 1 plus 0. That's a little bit too easy. 2 plus 0. We're kind of getting some easy ones here. -6 plus -10. Remember, you take the plus and the minus, they cancel to make a minus, and you end up with -6 minus 10. That's the -a minus b. You add them and make it negative. -3 minus 7. -a minus b. Add them, make it negative. Three minus 9. Okay, here's a situation where we have a subtraction, but the number you're subtracting is larger than the number you're subtracting from. So what you do is you just reverse it and do 9 minus 3 as opposed to 3 minus 9, and then make it negative. So 9 minus 3 would be 6. Make it negative is -6. Now, if you think about it, if you have 3 apples and somebody takes away 9 of them, you're not going to have 6 left. You're going to have -6 left. 2 minus -10. Again, the negatives cancel and make a positive here because they're right next to each other. So it's just 2 plus 10, which is 12. -6 plus -8. Okay, the plus and the minus cancel to make a minus. So you have -6 minus 8. That's -a minus b, which is a situation where you add them together and make it negative. -14.